Welcome to my Facebook Live. It's Wednesday, July 5th. So I'm just going to give it a second to, let me refresh the page. Oh, hopefully everyone survived July 4th. It's been hot, very hot, but it's nice. That's what we want for summer. So, enjoying it. That's why I decided to do this set to work with the Sweetest Cherries, is because of July 4th. Okay, I am live, and let's see, I have to move over a tad. So if you're joining me, say hello. Let me know that you're here, and if you're new, let me know where you're from. It's always fun to see where people are watching, and even if you're watching the replay, if you're new, let me know, that you're new to watching. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what we're going to be making. We're going to be doing 2 cards, and then I have a little gift box. I didn't put anything in there, but you could put a lot of different things in there. Got some little pieces of glue in there. But it's a nice sturdy box, so I would say probably fill it up with candy, with you could do jewelry in there, like even maybe a little bottle of sunscreen, whatever you wanted. I don't think, unless you could find some little jellies or something with the cherries in there, but kind of cute. Okay. So let's get started here. All right, first thing before we even start, I'm just going to kind of go over the Sweetest Cherries. Was like a carryover into the annual catalog, and they got the punch to go with it, which is just awesome. Like punches, sometimes it makes it a little easier. I'm going to be using this embossing folder, and it is retired. I can't really remember the name. I should be typing the names on these, but I didn't. So I do know it's retired, but I love this folder, so I'm not going to give it up. But I'm using the basic borders for here. The Want It to Say dies, which I've used on my last few videos. There's a Stitch So Sweetly dies, which are these. And then the scallop contour dies, which I got that. Okay, and I think I put that on upside down. But anyway, so I have that going on. But I just wanted to let you know, because there is a bunch of other stuff going on. Tomorrow starts the new online exclusives where the customers can order it. And I'm doing my Christmas class in July with this. And then they'll have the truck, which we were not able to pre-order, so I'm kind of excited about getting that. So for my class to go, my Christmas in July class, I'm using this suite. So you will have to get the horse and sleigh bundle, but you will get the paper and the embellishments with that, a whole pack of paper, and you will be doing 8 cards. So this is the paper, and all I can tell you is the paper alone, all you need is a sentiment on it. It's beautiful, okay? And then here's the stamp set. So I only got 2 cards done because I'm kind of behind. I didn't order this ahead of time, so I am a little bit behind, but here's the embellishments, which probably getting a little glare on there, but they're beautiful. There's 3 different sizes of the snowflakes. And I'm just going to show you a couple of the cards that I have done. I just stamped that real quick. I didn't do the inside yet, and added the snowflakes. But I'm trying to showcase the designer paper. So I made this card, and that's the whole piece of the designer paper. So I got 2 more to finish, and then I already advertised the class, so you'd have to sign up on it in order to get this. And then my other one is the Sweet Citrus class. That is my normal class to go. And here's just a couple of the cards. You'll be making 2 each of these, and here's one with the lemonade glass. Enjoy the sweeter things in life. I love this. It looks like you're sitting at a beach and just enjoying the day, okay? So that you will get, actually, this is a really good class. You'll get a half a pack of each of these papers, a package of the embellishments, and a yard of our gingham ribbon, okay? And you'll be making 2 each of these cards. So you'll be making 8 cards total. So a lot of good product with this class, and you have to sign up by July 10th, just to let you know, okay? So, yep, all right, so let's get started. Oh, I was going to just tell you, tomorrow starts the online exclusive, the new ones. They got the bonus days, which is if you spend $50 or more in product, you know, for every $50, then you will get a coupon code to use in August, okay, for $5 off. So that's always nice. They have the clearance rack refresh tomorrow. They are releasing a new kit. And then if you like paper pumpkin, some people do, some don't, but they have a few of the past kits will be on sale, the refills and the add-ons. So I will try to, I don't know if I'll be able to post a link about that today, but probably have that up tomorrow for you guys. But okay, so let's get started on the Sweetest Cherries. Just love this. So we will start with the card number 1, and then 2 with this. If you like these projects that I'm doing, you can place a $40 order by Sunday. So now you can get your bonus days. You can you know, get whatever, your clearance rack. But if you do $40 or more and use my host code by Sunday midnight, July 9th, I will send you stuff to make these 3 projects. But you will need this at least. You could probably skip the punch, but then you have to cut all that out. Like I'll do the stems and the leaves, but they won't be stamped. So you will want the stamp set, okay? Maybe you already have it, which is even better yet for you. So, okay, so card number 1. Let's see, I gotta keep this all together here. I kind of wanted to do, not simple cards, but so they're easy enough for everyone, okay? So this is the Granny Apple Green, and it's 5.5 by 8.5. And I scored it at 4 1/4. Still like to crease it well. I just got a nice hot cup of coffee, so I'm going to take a sip quick. Hits the spot this morning. But I was going to say why I picked this set is because for the 4th of July, we always used to go up to Traverse City and go cherry picking. So that was our little family you know, thing that we did every year on the 4th or the weekend after. I always seemed like the cherries were better the weekend after. But, okay, so I'm going to layer a piece of the basic white. So this is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And then I have a piece here that I embossed with that folder that is 5 by 3 3/4. And what I'm going to do before I put this down, I have a piece of the designer paper, and this came with the, I think it's either the Brights or one of those paper packs. It's the Granny Apple Green. So I'm going to put this down, but I also have where I cut the piece. This piece was 1.5 inches by 6, and the reason I did this is because sometimes they don't always end up where you want them to be. Like if I do this, that's not too bad, but I'm going to actually kind of go in between with my scallops, okay? So I'm going to put that down. What you want to try to do is get your scallop things like even on both sides. So I'm just going to kind of put that right down there. I got to stamp my birthday wishes, so I got to leave enough room for that. Okay, and I know that's kind of long, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it off. I also appreciate when you share my video with your crafty friends. That's awesome. Or join my YouTube channel, which is Stamp with Kelly. Okay. I'm just trimming these off from the back, okay? And before I put this down, which I'm going to put that down right there, I am going to stamp on the bottom birthday wishes. And most of the time you would go ahead and stamp that first before you do your embossing, but I think overall it was pretty good. So let's hope that it works out again. I might have to put my head there. I just want to make sure I got this even. Hopefully you can see that. Sorry, I know I'm kind of down a little bit. Not too bad, okay? So let's see. Sometimes the camera is up a little further, but I just stamped birthday wishes and that turned out pretty good. I think I had a matte when I did the other one. But you could always fill that in with a Stampin' Right marker if you really wanted to, but bothered you, just that little spot. But what I'm trying to do here is just get barely above that, okay? So now I got that done. I can go ahead and add to the white here, the other white. I wasn't sure if some parts of Michigan, I didn't even introduce myself, but I'm Kelly H.E. with Stamp with Kelly. But some parts of Michigan, I think, got rain yesterday or a little storm, but I think that was yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. Every day's blending in together. But I know I was going to say is this was a family tradition that we went cherry picking in Traverse City every year. But we always found the weekend after the 4th, the cherries were better. Okay. So inside, what I did is, I stamped friend, because I got sweet birthday wishes friend. But you can stamp whatever. Oh, I got this a little too high, but that's okay. I think I can still put that on there just fine. So this is also from the Scallop Contours, I believe, yeah. Okay, you just kind of want to center that. So on this card, I have that down actually a little bit lower, but I think it's fine. I don't think there's any right or wrong. So here I stamped the word sweet and I fussy cut that out, okay? But I'm going to show you. I got to still stamp the cherries here. I'm just going to punch them out. But I'm going to stamp friend inside as well. Or you could just write a little note. Now, I did not bring out my thing to do the stem, so I would like to stamp its cherry in here, but I don't know, I guess I could. It just won't have a stem on it. There, that's good. So we'll have that for the inside. So what I'm going to do is stamp 3 of these. Well, 2 of them and 1 of the one that looks like somebody took a bite out of it. I should have almost put that one on the inside. Okay, so I stamped my leaves. I actually stamped my leaves. This I actually, let me show you. I punched these out of the, I think it was the Lemon Lime Twist. And then I used the Pear Key Party ink and did the little stems for the leaves. But I like it better done on the white. And I got some red in there. I don't know why. But I stamped this in the Lemon Lime Twist and did the Pear Key Party, the little stem. So I already stamped that. Okay. Let me put this inside so I can get it out of the way. Now I would use like Early Espresso to do the stem, but I actually liked it out of the, just the cardstock. Okay. So if I had to, I could go ahead and stamp that on there or just do another stem. I probably could do that. I could just glue a stem on there. I'll do that. Okay, so let's pop out or punch out the stems here. So I just have a little piece that I cut a smaller section out because I just want it to do the stem. Okay. There we go. So I got 4 of them. And then I'm going to take let's see if I have to cut these. Nope. I might have to cut a little bit of this on the bottom. Okay, so let's see. So what I did with this one is I still punched it out normal. Okay. So what did everyone do for the 4th of July? Were you guys with family? We didn't really do a whole lot. My daughter was here the week before. My husband actually had to work. So it's kind of quiet this year. All right, let me just get the scraps out of here. All right. So let's see. Hopefully, I know everyone's kind of busy this time of year, so hopefully you can catch the replay. All right, so this one looks like they took a little bite out of it, and you can still punch it out. And then I just took and kind of cut this little piece off. Just follow the line real easy. Oh, I forgot to do the leaves. Guess that would help. This one I'm not even going to use. I didn't like how that turned out. So I think with the leaves, you can use either side. Well, it seems like it wants to go this way, but let me see. No. I think either one works, so there's one. When you go to punch something, you can gently close it and not punch all the way, but then it kind of holds it for you. Let me just cut this little piece off to get in here. Oops. Okay, I'm just going to do that, kind of hold it in there. Okay. All right, so I got them. So I'm just going to kind of layer these. I might kind of, since I put that up a little higher, I may kind of do this, but let me see where this goes. So yep, this I stamped it and then I fussy cut it, and I guess I should get a little bit more of that out of there. This little piece. Okay, it wasn't too hard. You just take your time. But I'm going to pop that up if I can get, let's see, get some little pieces on here. When this set came out, I just loved it. All right, so what we're going to do is, I think I can use these little pieces. Just a couple so it's kind of even. We'll put it right there. So we'll go ahead and put this on. Okay. So we will put that right up on top like that. And then I'm going to, I think I actually glued these, but, so I did this one kind of right over here. You want to do it so you can put your stems kind of together. And then I'm going to pop this one up. Like that. And then we will tape this one kind of over like that. So let me get my glue out. just going to, I need my tweezers. All right, and then we'll put that one, well, it's kind of high. I don't really want to put that up there. Let's see if I can move that down a tad without tearing my paper. I kind of got everything a little high right on this one. So we'll just do that. Okay. I kind of want to put these two together. So you got like a bunch of cherries here. So we'll add our leaves. Okay. Looks like I need a little glue right here. All right. So we will put the other stem on. You just find it so it looks balanced. Okay. And I may, let's see, I'm going to add that here. Okay. And then, oh, I got my stem for the inside that I wanted to add. Not going to add a leaf, just the stem. Here we go. Okay. There, that is cute. I like adding that cherry inside. Okay, so the other thing that I am going to do, let's see, I have to find I use these embellishments. This is the 2224 embellishments, and I am just going to add a couple on here. I'm going to add them over a little bit further to kind of balance this side. And then we'll put one right there, okay? And let's see. The other thing I did is I did my Wink of Stella to make the cherries nice and shiny, because if you've ever gone cherry picking, you know, when you polish them up, they're beautiful. So I'm just going to add a little Wink of Stella to these. So, and once it dries, it's really nice. And then it kind of helps blend the red too. I used to kind of color with the Wink of Stella and add it to things. So I'll have to do that again. It's been a while. Or I'd pick it up with the ink. It's really kind of pretty, but okay. Once this dries, it looks really nice. But you do have to let it dry. So, okay. Now, isn't that cool? I think that looks really nice. Now, I thought about adding a ribbon to this, but I didn't think I needed to. And you could actually go ahead and do the Wink of Stella right inside too, but I'm not going to because I gotta let it dry. So, all right, so that is card number 1. So hopefully you guys like that. The second card, I wanted to do something kind of similar, but a little bit different. So I did the celebrate, and then inside it says happy birthday. I like how that turned out. Okay, so this paper is the Granny Apple Green as well. And it is the, I did 4 1/4 by 11 this time. Okay, so we're just going to add, I did, let's see, I got a lot of that cut out already. I took in, this is 3 3/4 by 5, and then I did a layer with that embossing folder. This is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. And then I got my DSP, which is 2 by 3 5/8. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add this. All right. I love adding these layers. Sometimes you don't even have to do much with a card, but when you start adding the layers, it just makes it look so pretty. Okay. Our little town was pretty busy this weekend because they had the parade. Let's see, they had the fireworks. Gosh, was it Saturday night? I think, or Sunday night, I don't know. But then they had a parade on the 4th. They had the circus here in town for the day. So I think they were pretty busy. Alright, so I'm going to put this out. That doesn't look even, does it? I'm going to have to leave it though, because it'd be too much to tear off. Hopefully no one will know. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to use my Celebrate. I'm actually going to pop this up. So I'll need some smaller little pieces here. Let's see. So I'm just going to use these real small ones on some of the things. And I'll use some of these too. And we will use these small ones on the C. Oops. Sticking to me instead of the paper. So you don't need much. Let's see if I can get that off. I just wanted to add something right there without it taking off my nail polish. Okay. So we'll pop that up. I'm just kind of putting that into place so I know where to put the cherries. Okay. So this is real red. Okay. So Celebrate. And I did the same thing. I stamped the cherries and I just did 3 faux cherries though this time. So I may just kind of put them off a little bit. This one I popped up. You could do so much with this card. It's just so cute. And we will put one. I guess I popped this one up too on the bottom. So here I did the same thing with the stems. I got enough glue on here. I gotta, let's see, that one's gonna go. I kind of had them together, but I think they'll be fine. And we're going to put one right here. Okay, and then I got the leaves, same thing. I'm just going to glue them on. So this I stamped again with the the lighter color, the lemon lime twist. And then I did the parakeet party for the little veins. And then I also, because this is a birthday card, so let's see. Because it's a birthday card, I actually cut out these stars, and I thought about adding the stars on here. So let's see, maybe like that. And then I was going to do the happy birthday inside. Let me glue this down, and I was going to add some stars there. But I don't know if I add the stars just on the outside or the inside. We could actually put these there. I think that's what I'm going to do, is put them on the outside here. after I got thinking, that would be kind of cute with the stars, or if you want to do just celebrate like 4th of July. I think that's very cute. I don't know if I look like I froze up on my computer here, so I can't really see. Hopefully, you guys, if you can't join me live, you can watch the replay. And like I said, I appreciate any shares, any likes, hearts, any of that. Okay, so let's put this down. And this will be our second card. So I made the inside a little bit smaller so it kind of, you can see the granny apple green. I think that's really cool. Okay, so let's get some embellishments on here, although I don't know if we really need a whole lot because of the stars. I actually really like the stars on there, but no, I think I'm going to do these green ones on here just to kind of offset it. Let's put that there, and we'll do one right there. Okay, cute, cute, cute. All right, I actually think I do like this one better with the stars, especially if you're watching, let me know, or if you're watching the replay, let me know which one do you like better, the original one or the second one that we did, okay? All right, so that's the side. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the Wink of Stella on here. I really like that on there, so I'm going to just add it quick. It doesn't take long to add. I should probably make sure I got it. If you add it, you never want to squeeze it to add more above your project. You want to take and add it or squeeze outside, you know, like on a scrap piece of paper. Like to push down. I'm probably getting low on mine. I'll have to order another one. Yeah, I could tell there's really nothing else in there. I can squeeze all I want, and I'm not going to get anything out of there. So I may have to see if I have another Wink of Stella to finish that. But you can see, I think you can see the shine once it dries. So, okay, so that has to sit and dry, not too long, but okay, so let's get going on the next project. I think this is just adorable. I did something just a little bit different though. We will start with the piece that you're going to need for your box, okay? So this is 8.5 by 10, and you will score 1.5 inch and 3 inches all the way around, okay? So I already kind of cut these out so you don't have to watch me cut everything out. But I'm going to do this side for you. So you have your 1.5 inches and 3 inches that you're scoring all around. And what I'm cutting on is, I'm going to cut these 3 squares out, but this is the short little piece, okay? And you want to cut kind of inside those score lines. So you have to take a little bit of an angle here, not too much though. I'm going to do just a little bit here. I will show you, because you want to make sure that these fold in. It just makes your box sturdier, okay? And then I'm going to take this piece off here. So did you see how I took out these 3 squares? And then I'm going to just take and angle this. Oh, it looks like it's kind of getting windy out. I think they're predicting storms for us this afternoon. So, okay. So that's how you do that. We're going to cut this. I do think it's supposed to cool off, though, after today a little bit. All right, so we're going to cut this last one here. And I like to fold that up. That makes it easier. Okay. So how you're going to do this, let me get this out of the way. Oops, I almost put it on the floor. So how you're going to do this, okay, so this was your box, but what you're going to do is take in before I get ahead of myself, you're going to glue these two tabs. I need to kind of crease this better. I didn't really do that because you really want to have it creased well so it folds in nice. Okay. So yep, if you're first, if you're just joining or whatever, you can always watch the replay, get the measurements, or if you got questions, just let me know. Okay. So what you're going to do is take and glue these in here, okay? But before you glue them down, you're going to want to make sure, like, see how this probably will have to be cut a little bit. So you're going to want to cut that before you try to put, glue on it, just a slight little angle. And if it makes it easier, just go ahead and do a little wedge out of these to begin with, and then you won't have any trouble. I think I already did that one. I'm going to do these because you want that box to close nice and, so it's nice and crisp. All right, let me see these. See, I can see a little bit of a line there. All right. I think that one should be good. Okay. So let's put this box together real quick. So we're going to take and glue that together. Okay, make sure it's even. I know I made a box like this a while ago. Oh, I must have the one that doesn't have much glue in it. You could use score tape or glue. All right, I'm just going to do one side at a time because I want this to be nice and straight. Okay, so I'm putting glue on those tabs and going in with them. Let's give it a second to get together. So let's see, we got this side. Should probably put a little more glue towards the edge there. So I'm just lining it up like that, okay? And then we will do the other side. Now I could put glue on both of those tabs right away, but I'm sure I would have made a mess. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of firmly push that down. Okay, so let's just make sure these tabs go in here good. They do. So let's go ahead and put glue on them. Oh gosh, I did that yesterday too, and I was making this. I pushed it in so tight and I couldn't get it out. Okay, so I just got, you don't need tons of glue, but enough to hold it. Okay, just firmly push it in there. And then if you use your bone folder and kind of push it in there, and it'll give you that nice, clean, crisp look to it. Or okay, so let's see, that will fit in there. All right. Now I need to get that out. There we go. Guess I shouldn't push so hard until I'm ready to glue it down, right? But what it does also is it covers these tabs so it looks like a nice, oops, neat box. See how clean and crisp that looks? Okay, there, that is our box. Okay, so this piece that's gonna go around the box. Now this is 4 1/4 by 9 3/4, and then you're gonna score at 1 1/2, 3 inches, 5 5/8, and 7 1/8. Okay, and then what I did is, let me see where my thing is. I cut a piece of designer paper that is 2 by 4, and then I took my let's see, my basic border. I'm just going to show you how I did this. Now this one I used a different border thing, and I added the white paper, but I didn't like how this was left green. So I wanted to do this a little bit different, and then I didn't add the white paper either. So on the first one I used this die, but on the second one I went ahead and used this one. Okay, so let me just show you quickly. I had the paper a little bit longer than it needed to be, but I put it in place on this longer tab, and then I put it down and put my you know, my little post-it notes, and I ran it through the Big Shot. So then what I did is I kind of measured here, and I ended up taking off like 1/4 of an inch, or maybe just a tad bit more than 1/4 of an inch, but that was enough so it gave you the same line, and I cut them together. Okay, so all right, so this is the top that you're seeing. Oh, Sasha, stop. Dog's wagging her tail, and so I'm just folding on my score lines, creasing them good. Okay, so this is the top of the box, and it's going to close like that. Okay, so what you're going to do is put glue here to start with, and then we'll put glue on both of these sides. But if you don't want that to stay up on there like that, you could just put the glue on the bottom. But I kind of like it to be finished off, and so I'm going to do the sides as well. You could do glue or score tape, whatever's easiest. So just make sure that is in the center. And you can kind of use the bottom of your glue to press that down. Okay, so then I'm going to add some glue on the side here. Okay, and you're just going to want to push that down. Make sure it's pushed to the bottom. I'm just going to use my bone folder to kind of push that good so it seals good. And then we'll do the other side as well. Okay, so you don't ever want to put the glue here so you don't, you know, if you add too much, it's just going to be sticky. You're going to want to do it. Let's fold that down for a minute. You're going to want to do it on your box. Okay, so we will push that down. Same thing, use your bone folder to make sure it's pressed. Oops, seen it move. Press really good. Okay, and then your box will close like that. And you just want to make sure that it's all nice and even. So I'm going to add that piece to it. Now either side would look great. Okay, so this will be the top. So you could have added that before you made your box if you really wanted to. I'm just going to kind of, oops, look at, I got glue all over here. So I'll push down, but not too hard. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just let that dry for a second because it's really wet. And let's see, I can grab my black ink here, just a second. I had it over to the side, I forgot I used black. So, and it says life is sweet, so that's why I'm thinking some candy in here would be great. So I'm just going to stamp that in the Memento ink. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I did the word sweet again. And I fussy cut that already. Ooh, I can feel the glue on my fingers. So, let's see, I'm going to just cut that on a slight angle. I need a little bit of that, okay. Before I put all this down, what I'm going to do is add my, I have just some small little Velcro dots. You don't need big ones on this project. You just need the small ones. So I'm just gonna cut these. And when you add these, you always want to have them together. And then what I do is, let's see, I find the side I want down, or on the top. So what I'm going to do is just put that right about there in the middle, okay? And then I have my other little piece on there, and what I want to do is just gently, not really push down till I know the box is even. And once it's even, then you can push down. And then what you do is gently open this, because it's going to be hard to open, okay? And what I like to do is just push these down really good on there, okay? And then it should close good. All right, so let's see. We're going to put our cherry here. I'm going to do life is there. So I'm just going to take in okay, we'll add the cherry. Now I could pop the cherry up, but I wanted that, I'm going to move that over a little bit too. But I wanted to put the word sweet on there. And I didn't pop sweet up, but I may pop that up on this one just to see. I got the same stem and no glue coming out, and I'm sure it will come out quick when I don't want it to. Okay, let's see, I got a little bit here I'm just gonna use up. Okay, and I'm gonna put glue on the leaf. Okay, and I do think I'm going to pop that up, because this actually went down a little bit further than this, but I actually like this better. So let's go ahead and pop up the word sweet. What happened to my, oh, my dimensionals are here. I was going to say, what happened to them? Always losing them. Okay, so I got that. Let's get some smaller ones again. Let's see, I need a real tiny one here. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that right up there. Now I will try to do my little wink of Stella here, see if I got any left. Enough to, oh, a little bit. I'm just kind of going under where you can see it to make it shine. Okay, and I have the little gingham ribbon, so I may, let's see, I was going to change that, no. I guess I could put that right there, kind of like that. This doesn't matter as much if it hangs over because it's a gift box. So remember, if you like these 3 projects, you just place your order before Sunday, $40 or more, and use my host code. Make sure you use it so I know. And then I will send you these projects to make for free. Okay, I'm going to put that right there, right in that dot. And I only added 1 embellishment because I don't think you need a lot. So, okay. I really like this better than I think this one, but this is cute for certain things. So I just haven't used those dies very much, and they're actually really nice. So I would think even the bottom of a card, that would be really cute. So I'm going to have to keep these out and kind of work with them. Now I like this one too, because you can make that, like that rickrack stuff out of it. So I might have to try something a little bit different. But, all right, if you have any questions, let me know. And I will see you next Wednesday, but don't forget about all the sales, about signing up for the classes if you're interested in them. What project do you guys like better? Do you like the first, second, the third, the first, second card, or the boxes? But I think they're all kind of cute. I really like this one with the stars. I think that's cute. That was a good addition. So, all right, have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of the holiday, and I will see you next week for the 10. Thanks. Bye-bye.